Carnival's a fantastic platform. I don't think people understand again all of the different opportunities that it creates, and the it's a massive creative platform. You've got people who design costumes. You've got dancers. You've got
networking.
You've got people who perform music. You give them the opportunity to get their music out there. It gives DJs a chance to get themselves out there.
Oh my
Parties.
DJs call me from all walks. Texas, New York. My phone has been blowing up with all these DJs. Everybody want to be a part of it.
That's right.
Something big, and it's awesome. That's the way it should be.
That's right.
Unity is strength. Together we make a difference. Work together. And I could just see amazing things. I could just see I'm going to die and gone, and it's going to continue and go to the extremes. And people, all walks of life, you know what I mean? And like I said, we are a non-profit organization, 501c3. We have great plans to do a lot of great things for the less fortunate people in this world, you know what I mean? And that's the vision, man. It's just lovely. It's so hard to explain to you,
No, but, it definitely sounds like you're motivated. You got the right mindset. You ain't gonna be stopping anytime soon. So.
Oh no. Look, I am in the United States Navy, man, and I go to work. I do my job. I love the Navy. The Navy changed my life. I put lots of people in the Navy. I recruited a lot of people in the Navy. At one point I was like the number one recruiter, but I say that humbly because I know what the Navy done for me, changed my life. So I recruit youngsters, tell them about the Navy to join, and they stay in contact with me, and they're like, hey, I appreciate you. It was on me, make a join. But the point what I'm trying to make to you is that being in the Navy, right? I know I could have been far more advanced in my career, but I go to work, I do my work to the best ability. But my passion is San Diego Carnival Association and the mission for humanity. That's my passion. Even in the Navy, I among my co-workers, they could tell you the type of person I am. You know what I mean? I don't compromise integrity. I don't compromise. I try my best not to do it. I try my best to treat every people love, even the haters. Them I should try to show love. Because love is the ultimate thing. So with that being said, to answer the question in a nutshell. What's the hardest challenges within the whole arena? They all are so tough, but the biggest one is the fight down among your own people. The lack of support amongst your own people. You find people from other culture, the Americans, and other culture will support you more than your own West Indies people. And like, what is this? If
you could those people, let's imagine that those people are listening, because they may well be listening. What would you like to say to those people who perhaps aren't on board or aren't contributing for one reason or another, or perhaps don't have the belief in what you're doing, or just the fact that maybe that the positive effects and contributions that a carnival can make towards the Caribbean, the perception of the Caribbean and Caribbean people as a whole. What would your message be to those people?
My message to those individuals who you say lacking of the support or not supporting because of their belief or what my message to them is to, in their own quiet moment, I want them to sit down and reflect the life we live in. Some part in each and every one of us life, we think someone did not come true in something that we believe in. At some point, whether it's a friendship, a friend hurt you somewhere along the line, you think that this person you cool and they didn't come true for some reason. I want you to think of that. You want to treat people the way how you would like to be treated, right? That's a basic concept. If you see somebody trying with something and it's meaningful, why try to tear them down instead of supporting them? And my mom used to tell me this one thing: if you cannot build, do not destroy.
Interesting.
Okay. If you cannot build, do not destroy. If you know you of yourself wouldn't go and do the commitment to bring people together, to make the ultimate sacrifice, to put all your resources in terms of finance, put it out there, whether they come back or not, you just, because of the mission. If you know you're not the one, that's not your calling, and you know this is of something good, is a good message. Sometimes you might tell yourself, oh, he hypocrite, he's preaching this message, but he don't live it for some reason, whatever it is, right? You always want to look at the big picture, right? Look at the big picture. Would you like to know whatever your endeavor is, that you started something and you're not getting the support, especially from your loved ones, your family, or your friends, them? Would you want that for yourself? You talk about it. So it's the same thing. I want you to think of someone else who's doing something, whether they open a business, a small business, a retail store, and, you know, very interested. Let me repeat back. My brother used to own a Caribbean store in Maryland.
Okay.
And he, from time to time, he would call me and tell me, man, not even my own family will come and support. Not even my friends, them, will come and support. They will go to the bigger store and spend, but they wouldn't come. And I just said, brother, and he would definitely like want to just don't deal with these people anymore. Because he said, if you're not supporting me, why should I want to be friends with you, or even, you know? And I used to say, bro, don't take that and make these people enemy. Don't take that and make a problem. And he used to get frustrated. Now with this mission that I'm on, when I relate in certain things to him, he's telling them,
he gets
I used to tell you, know you feel it. Who knows it feels it. That's the thing in this world. So to those people who doing that, sometimes they're thinking rational. I want them to sit down and say, you know what? If you can't build, don't destroy. Don't go around the place criticizing San Diego Carnival Association. You know, ultimately, just do what you can in whatever little way. And it's something when you do, people don't even have to know that the good God who created you know you're doing, and your blessings will be coming. I'm telling you, if you do good, I'm telling you, God got you and your generation to come. You do bad and with bad intention to destroy something that God put in place to make a difference for humanity, man, the abomination is terrible on your behalf. You just don't know. Don't do it. Don't try to destroy God's movement. I'm telling you, you know. And you find one individual one time had a problem with me, the way I would talk at a Christmas party. And from that individual moved away from the association. But one significant thing I note, that particular Christmas party, that same individual sold about 30-something tickets. Good individual, very good individual, to our co-worker. And 80 to 90% of those co-workers was white folks that came out to the Christmas party and had a wonderful time, enjoy it. But because that individual had an issue with what comes out of my mouth, you know, she said, I mentioned something about my people. And then she came up to me and said, hey, I'm not your people. Don't address me as my people.
Wow.
You know? And I said, I don't even recall even coming out my mouth. But I said, I give you the benefit of the doubt. If I said it, I didn't mean it that way. Please forgive me. You know, I'm not a Martin Luther King or a Malcolm X great speaker. I never been to school to public speak. You know, so sometimes people take the small thing and make a big issue. But the point, what I'm saying to you, I just want to show you. When that individual moved away, those co-workers that came to the Christmas party get kind of disconnect. Now she didn't just remove herself from the equation, but what about all her connection, all of her little circle? She now don't feel the need to tell them about the movement anymore. And that, trust and believe me, God will hold you accountable for some things like that. You know, sometimes it's not about how we feel; it's about the difference we can make for the community and for the greater good for the majority of people that surrounded us. But we so often caught up with our feelings and our pride and our this. And I'm telling you, I'm not perfect neither, you know what I mean? But I try to pray, and I try to be self-conscious about life and the way how you move. So sometimes one little action could affect so many people. So you got to be careful of your action and what you're doing, and be responsible for your action and know the consequences or know the benefits when it comes along. So to everyone, and one thing before we go, I want to tell you, for those who understood the mission and supporting it, I don't have words to say how grateful and thankful, because out of every 100 you might find 2 or 3 people who understand and supporting the mission. So for those who understand supporting the mission, you have to be, they're so special. You know what I mean? Those are the ones who could aid the naysayers and don't even pay them no mind, don't even let it act, you know, the attitude, change the attitude, and the day to support. Elton, what can I do to help? Elton, this and this and that. And I have a good team.
Are there any that you'd like to name? Give them a
yes,
shout out.
man.
Yeah, man. Shout them out while you're on camera.
They always say when you call names, you might forget all that others. You know what I mean?
I'm sure anyone you forget will understand.
I have a young man by the name of Jeremy Rossello.
Okay.
He's white. He happened to be white. And this young man, I'm telling you, he's like tall. When you meet him together, I look like a dwarf next to him, right? And only last night we went out and promote. And he was telling me he just got this job with the county and he excited. He said from the time his orientation finished, he just keep telling everyone about San Diego Carnival Association and the mission and the carnival. Everywhere you go, he just, he would call me on a daily basis. And last night we driving, because we went out and we promoted and on our way back home. He was even mentioning tell me, Elton, there's some people come up and ask me questions and ask me what I do. I said, I'm part of San Diego Carnival Association. They ask me what you do. Whatever Elton's want me to do, that's what I do. I believe in his vision, and whatever he tell me to do, that's what I do, and that's what I'm here for. I'm not going to question his vision. I'm not going to question why he making me do this or want me to do this. I just go along with the flow, and I want to play my role. And I'm telling you, this young man is so passionate. He tell me, Elton, I'm so tired. San Diego Carnival, he's so moved by it. It's so many of them out there. Sammy, from Grenada. Oh my God, you could call him Sammy any time of the day, night. After Carnival last year, me and Sammy is the only two individuals stay back at the ground. Why is the after party going? And we walk with plastic bag in our hand, picking up every piece of paper, cigarette butt from Qualcomm Stadium. And this is a huge venue. We went straight up to 4 a.m, just cleaning everything.
Just
Sammy,
the two of
very
you?
Dedicated. Just the two of us, man. While the same young man, Jeremy, he was at the after party, making sure things happen there. I'm telling you, my fiance, she is a beast. God didn't put us together by accident. She supports me in everything. I sometimes say after God, because all the paperwork, she does it. She on top of it. I'm telling you, all the permits for the city, she on top of it. She have a passion for it. She will stay up night and day, barely getting 2-3 hours sleep on the computer, answering the phone, everything. And I know that's not a coincidence.
No, that's
I
good
know
that you're
these
getting
things
the support,
is
man.
not a coincidence. Our family is big, and every one of our family event, they want to help out. And, they call you, this is not a coincidence, you know what I mean? And, we have DJ Spider-Man, very authentic guy. Being with the association, he could have easily slipped away with the massive that went off, but he stayed for him. And he never, you could rely once you get the event, the music going to be good. Spider-Man take care of that. So for
I'll
that,
look him up.
Yeah, DJ Spider-Man, this is a lot of Larry Board just came on board. This guy would call me, the entertainment director, Larry Board, Mr. Ronnie Johnson. He's retired from Guyana military as the biggest position you could think, He support me, in terms of you financially support the mission. He support you. He give you words of wisdom. You know what I mean? These are authentic individuals that truly, love what you do and believe it, and their actions show it too. You know what I mean? But it's so many people named out there that I can't think of.
That's okay.
There's just a few to mention.
Yeah, I know. Like whenever I ask that question, again, as I said before, especially for the people listening, a lot of the time they don't get how many people and how much are involved and how much work it takes in the coordination, the logistics.
Yes.
So I know that you've probably got like a massive laundry list of people.
Oh man, our team, like I said, our team is over 30 people, 30, 50 people. The team is, and not to mention our ambassadors. I have friends who is literally buy their own ticket, pay all the expensive just to come to the carnival. And when they come to the carnival, they're not in the crowd jumping up, dancing up, and no. Guess where they are? At the gate. Make sure the gate running good. Wow. Make sure it's smooth, taking the money, running the gate, running the bar, running. And I literally, on my, you know what? I have, oh shit, where's my book? Everything I write down, who's going to be where. I have like so far 13 ambassadors, 13 that well known who already commit to the coming to help. They came, some of them came last year, and it's just increasing. And for this reason, I'm so grateful to the Almighty because all that is favor. All these people taking the money, and when they tell you, Elton, what can I do? What you want me to do when I get there? I'm coming to work. Will you know how many people, how many friends you will get to spend the money to flight? And it's not that. I have a lot of friends, and I know the ones that wouldn't even entertain to do it, and I have the ones who would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I have so much of people coming from the East Coast to help out with this project. Even LA. Even people from LA Carnival Committee reaching out to me and say, Elton, what can I do? What role can I do? Come and tell me. The networking is so massive on a Carnival mission. It's amazing. You get to meet all people from all walks, good, cool, the good, the bad, and the evil. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
So, very last question, before I get you to give people the information about where they can find information about you, the San Diego Carnival. What message would you give to people who might be interested in coming down and checking out San Diego's Carnival for the first time?
All right. So the message, come down, checking out San Diego Carnival for the first time. The first thing those individuals would like to, I'd like for them to do is get in contact with us. Our number is very visible all over the website. We do have like Facebook, Instagram. We have SanDiegoCarnival.com. Also, we have our association email address, which is sdca-inc.org. That was under construction, supposed to be launching today, coming back up today.
Right.
So we have what we call the hosted hotel. That's another thing too. I literally went to San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally went to San Diego for weeks trying to find the best deal. I don't want to put someone who coming from out of town in a shabby hotel. I want to put them in a nice central place.
Yeah, adds to the experience.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So I find one the hotel who work with us for decent price. So $119 a night, but free complimentary breakfast, parking, everything in there, Wi-Fi, everything is free.
Okay.
So that link, if anyone want that link, it will be on the both website. Also, they could call us. I could forward them the link, text them the link, and they just got to call the hotel, and they would not be charged when they make the reservation until they arrive at the hotel.
Right.
So they could call, make the reservation, make sure it's locked in, and they get to the hotel. Boom. That's the first thing. So once they get there, any information that they need to know, we have a full, our office would answer any question, very customer professional. We want to make sure we invite the masses. And again, it's something in my heart when I'm promoting this carnival. I always envision like the massive people coming from abroad, either out of state or LA or something. Yes.
Let's make it happen. We're all about that. There are. Again, the conversation I mentioned earlier, there are so many good carnivals out there that we don't hear about, that don't make it, even online. You might be able to find 2 or 3 things on it, but there's a lot of great festivals, carnivals, and events out there that aren't being publicized. San Diego Carnival is one of them. I was glad to hear that there's yet one more carnival out there in the USA.
Yeah, so San Diego Carnival, so it's San Diego Multicultural Carnival. So look at the name, it's kind of long, so it's San Diego West Coast Multicultural Carnival and Festival. So when I thought about this name, it was all inclusive, the old West Coast, bring the old West Coast together, then incorporate the East Coast, everyone, you know what I mean? So people are like, why do we need such a long name, San Diego? Why don't we just call it Caribbean Carnival? I said, man, look, this is a multicultural carnival. We're not only catering for Caribbean folk, we cater for everyone. Well, a lot of people like the Caribbean culture. Yes, they will see the Caribbean culture when they come to the carnival. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's amazing. But again, every one of us have our own opinion and we respect each other. But ultimately, let's all focus on the big picture. The big picture. One guy came up to me, an older guy, and I respect him so much. He said, Elton, I don't always agree with your decision or how you do things, but one thing stick at the back of my mind is what you always preach about. Focus on the big picture. And he said, I love what you're doing. You know, he came and talked to me. He said, why a night like tonight? We have 4 or 5 different Caribbean events when we don't have that many Caribbean people living in San Diego, you know? So that's still the big picture. It's always about the big picture. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? So always let us focus on the big picture, you know? You could blame me, you could put me down, but just say, you know what, for the mission, for my culture's sake, I will support and I will do my part. And together we make a difference. Together we achieve more. You know, one people, one destiny. You know what I mean? That's all it is, you know?
Of that, man. All right, well, listen, we'll leave it there. Elton, I might want to call you back for a second chat.
It'd be a pleasure.
So I'll holler at you on Facebook if that comes up. But so again, just let them know before we go where they can find you. So there's the website sandiegocarnival.com. Is that right?
Yes. Let me bring it right there.
Yes.
I don't know if you could see it right there.
So,
can you see that?
Right. Yep. Sandiegocarnival.com.
And you saw the core value right there: one love, respect, and unity for humanity.
Man. You guys are on Facebook. You guys on Twitter as well.
Twitter, no, we plan on bringing up Twitter soon.
Instagram?
But we on Instagram.
Right.
Yes, we are on Instagram. And this is our another website going to be coming up today back.
That's for the association. Is that for the association?
But right. All the Carnival stuff will be there too, you know?
Okay.
On the association. So, yeah. So, and then the phone number. Let's get the phone number.
Yep, for the people who
it's
may
right here.
Who may want to call up.
You see, 619 919 5005. 619 919 5005. That's the office phone line right there.
You know what? I've got to say, like over here, we should be getting sunny weather. I'm looking at the weather that you guys got in over there. You're making me want to get on a plane right now, man.
Let me give you a tour, man.
It almost
you see
looks,
right there?
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Man, this is every day in December month, Christmas Day. No, seriously. Christmas Day you could come on. Yeah. You know.
San Diego.
Yeah. Beautiful, man. This is you know, year around. You know, that's my neighbor right there, Francois. Francois, how would you rate San Diego weather? How is the weather out here? The best weather ever, you see? That's my neighbor. No, that's why San Diego considered to be America's finest city. You know what I mean? It's America's finest city because I just come over here. You come to the grill at any time. It's always this quiet. You come to the grill. Like this evening, I have the meeting. I have Sammy, this one of the guys I just mentioned. He's gonna be on the grill grilling some chicken, and then you know we have the meeting. So you have people that have a little munch to eat and drink and stuff. You know what I mean? Keep it real nice.
No, and I'm hearing birds in the background there. It sounds like you're in paradise over there, man.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I love this, man. This is a place to be. San Diego, California, America's finest city. That's why I said, you know, I can just envision in the future all road lead to California for San Diego Carnival every year. Massive. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of people are going to be coming to this community for Carnival, man. I just know the Carnival going to do so much for San Diego City because a lot of those people, once they come and visit one time, I guarantee you when they go back to their respective home, it's going to rest on their mind and then come back and visit, and then they're going to make the move.
Wicked.
That's how a lot of people come to San Diego to visit, and then they couldn't help themselves, they end up moving here, right? So, hey.
All right, well, listen.
Beautiful place.
We leave it there. I don't know. Is there any footage of the previous carnivals, perhaps on YouTube or on Facebook anywhere?
Oh yes. So, you could go to YouTube and you put in San Diego Carnival.
Right.
Lots of images and photos and
so people can get a chance to see what it's like.
Yes, okay, it's all over Facebook. You could go to San Diego Caribbean Association Facebook page, San Diego Carnival Facebook page, all on Facebook, everywhere. You know, you get a little glimpse of the 2 carnivals that passed so far. And you're going to see people having a wonderful time, just up and jumping. And, you know, the venue is central. The venue is huge. It's called, I don't know if you're familiar with the Charger football team.
No.
San Diego Charger.
Yes,
It used to
actually,
be
no.
San Diego Charger.
I have heard of them. Yes, I have.
Right. That's that stadium that was their stadium before they move up to
Right.
LA, Los Angeles.
And
So
that's where it takes place.
yes,
Right.
and it's central. The trolley go there, which is a train, stop right there. It's just central. Huge
So
space.
easy,
You
so
can put
easy to get
20,000
to.
people.
Very important.
Yeah,
for it to be easy to get to.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
easy
man.
to get to. Everybody know of it. It's just a Qualcomm Stadium. It used to be Qualcomm Stadium, but they just changed the name, as you could see right here. SDCCU Stadium. Since the Charger leave, they changed the name to this.
Right.
But you gotta put formerly Qualcomm Stadium. 'Cause everybody know this.
Right.
This is where the Rihanna show is go down. The Jay-Z show go down there. Everybody go there and big shows and stuff there.
Well-known
It's a big
spot.
venue.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
well-known spot. Yes. So hey, before you go, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We truly appreciate it. Anything to spread the mission.
Yeah, man.
Is words cannot describe that. We sincerely appreciate your support, and we look forward to working with you for future endeavor. And hopefully, by the grace of the Almighty, you'll be able to come to San Diego Carnival
Listen,
sometime in the future.
Looking at that weather, I wouldn't be surprised if there are perhaps one or two people now who might be willing to come out there and check it out, because it looks like you guys have the weather for it all year round, which
yes,
and
yes.
Not every carnival can say that. I've been to I'm not going to say any names, and you know what we're like. We're not too bothered about the weather too much. We'll party in sunshine or rain, but the fact that you've got weather like that all year round is a massive pulling point for your carnival.
Definitely.
I must say, it
Definitely.
looks beautiful. It really
It
does.
is all across San Diego. And the beauty about San Diego, we have so many beaches, man. I'm telling you, beaches are like all over the place.
All right, Elton, you need to stop because
check this out. You could go hiking. San Diego. You could drive 45 minutes and go and see snow right now. The same day you could go to see snow. Then the same day you could come down and do barbecue on the beach, and
that's crazy.
it's just crazy. Everything. There's
That's
so
insane.
much to do in San Diego, man. Yeah. So check it out. Yeah, all
Definitely.
right. So,
All right. Well, listen.
again,
It's been a fantastic interview, Elton. But yeah, we'll probably have to do this again because it sounds like a really interesting thing that you're doing out there. I always love hearing people pushing the carnivals, especially like when it's in support of the culture. Not a lot of
Beautiful.
people are familiar with the different Caribbean cultures. Not a lot of people are familiar with the message of carnival as something that brings people together. So I love hearing what you're doing out there. I love it.
I appreciate
keep up
you.
the good
Thank
work,
you
man.
very much.
Love it.
Will do. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
You too, Elton.
All right, much respect.
Nice one. So for all the guys who are watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This is Garvey Campbell with Elton Cumberbatch, the person who runs the San Diego Carnival. This is Garvey Campbell, and you have been watching Carnival Network. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.